What are you really working on? What are you really pressing and trying to impress on these guys this week to get prepared for what you're going to face on Saturday down at State?
We got to continue what we're doing, and like the kids say, we're doing our Southwood thing, our Southwood basketball, and we have to continue being aggressive on defense, and that leads to our offense all the time, that we can get some run-out steals and some layups off of that, but definitely our defense has to continue being what it is, and regardless we go down there Saturday and we're not hitting well, our defense can still come and be aggressive like we've been through this whole tournament so far. So we definitely have to stay up on that, and then going through their personnel, they have some good shooters and some quick kids and some big kids inside that we have to contend with. So we definitely have to focus on all aspects of it.
When you look at it, 10 and 12 heading into the postseason, what has clicked for you guys? You mentioned the defense, but what is it that's allowed these guys to have the success that we've now seen, where you've won, 5 games in the playoffs and are now playing for a state championship?
These seniors do not want to quit playing. I mean, it's the end of it. They've made it all the way to the finish line. You can't play any more than this Saturday. So, I mean, they've been very determined to continue this process we've been on, and I mean, it shows out there defensively that we're just really clicking right now, and our defense is turned up a notch, and our offense, we're more aggressive on offense right now. We're shooting a ton of free throws these past 3 games, and it's because we're being aggressive on offense.
You had mentioned that 10 years under John Burris, this is your first year as the head coach at Southwood, your alma mater. So what have you tried to do to take this program to the next level? What have you tried to impress upon these guys that's allowed you to have this special season as the first year as the head coach leading this program?
Well, being under John Burris, we had a lot of success. So I wasn't going to change much of that. I mean, it's working, so why change it? So, I mean, we've thrown in some new sets and stuff, and when we press, but I mean, it's continuing on what Southwood basketball was last year, and we're coming a little further with it now.
Yeah. So back in 2018, you guys made the state championship game in 1A. Obviously, you were coaching with that team. Most of these guys would have been in middle school. Is there anything that you can draw from that, or these guys can draw from that? Obviously, you went and played a tough Morristown team, but is there something that you can take away from that, or these guys can? Or familiarity with it that'll help you guys on Saturday, you think?
Just knowing that this week that you're being pulled in a lot of directions, and you have limited time with your practices, and when we are on the court, we need to focus and get things done that we have to. That it's great that you are having distractions, because that means you're still playing and that you're in the state finals. So we're happy that we're still going on, but being in on that roster, being on that staff back in 18, I do know what all is going on this week and how much you are being pulled. So I am familiar with that and working towards the schedule for the rest of the week for the boys.
Final question, what are you most looking forward to about this coming Saturday?
To coach on the court at Gainbridge is just unreal to think, going down there watching Damon Bailey play and stuff, and now I'm going to be coaching on that. It's kind of surreal, especially when we started 0-5 and sleepless nights back then to back in middle of November and December, and now for us to be in the final 2 for single class A, it's kind of unreal. But these boys, they're just very determined. They're not giving up, and we're going to see it through.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I just know that we're going to have our Southwood Nation down there, and our fans that will be out there in full force, and 10:30 Saturday morning we'll be ready.
All right. Sounds good.